I'm here with Ramon Rawsoul, House in the Park. I know everybody's waiting on us a week away, next Sunday. Two questions I want to ask you. What are some of the highlights for you of House in the Park? And the second question is, what does House in the Park mean to you?
Some of the highlights, probably when I get off the turntables. Well, number one, the first year I put myself towards the end of the lineup versus the beginning of the lineup.
Yeah, I remember that.
I kind of have made it a little bit. Kemit still behind me and massaged my shoulders and kind of told me a little dirty joke. Only he and I know, but it was a dirty joke and it kind of calmed my nerves. That's one good moment. I think another one is just when I get off the set at 6, I've always played 4 to 6 for the past 4 years. I walk up on the hill and just kind of look over, and every year it's like you see less and less green and more people, and it's kind of like, man, look at what we've built. Notice how I say we've built, because it's the whole city of Atlanta that built House in the Park, not me. It just was my idea, and I do most of the leg works, but however, it was just you guys building it. I think the other moments is just kind of, you know, our friend DT, he's having a family reunion out there. I mean, who has family reunions at house parties?
Wow.
You know? That's crazy. The other one was my mother working for me at House in the Park. My son will be there this year working for me. I think some of the babies that have been born to House in the Park, I mean, I know a few people who have been, who have birthday parties out there because they, you know, been kind of, you know, consummated or they kind of been conceived. And as far as what does it mean to me, House in the Park is my unnamed baby that I didn't have fun making, so to speak. I'm very protective over it. I'm very stingy with it. And I think it's our chance to put Atlanta on the map. I mean, we've got some great people doing things in the city of Atlanta. Tambor, Sunday School, Sweating the Old Days, My Part of the Gathering, Funk Jazz in the day. So just to have everyone come to Atlanta for a picnic in the daytime and see everybody dancing and kicking it and fellowshipping, and you know, this is the only day you can see in Atlanta where someone offers you food and you don't know who they are. You know, so
very true.
House in the Park is it's my baby, and I hope to keep it going the way it's going for the next 20, 30 years. And it's my commitment to make it always be organic, natural, and free. So that's House in the Park to me, basically.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
House in the Park is like, I don't know, it's seeing so many beautiful black people dancing in unison and all together, and no violence, no conflict, no anything. And then also as a DJ, just seeing so many people dancing to the music that you created, that's something beautiful for me. That's what I do it for. I want to see people vibe to what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, House in the Park gives me a chance to introduce people to new music. Just stuff that I've done with local artists, national artists, just stuff that's just that I've had, and I just really want to expose people to what we're doing in Atlanta. What does House in the Park mean to me? House in the Park is people's exposure to the sound of Atlanta. Atlanta has a unique take on dance music, house, Afro, house, soul. I mean, like we're already big with soul.
Yes. So,
you know, we're taking that vibe to house. So we've added the Afro thing. So Atlanta's a very big city as far as Afro house is concerned. That's what we love. So House in the Park is your exposure to what the sound of Atlanta is. You already heard New York, you've heard Chicago.
That's right.
House in the Park is Atlanta's house.
Playing Tribute by Soul Ascendants one year. I don't remember what years they were. Bohanna, edit that I did of that. An edit of Shy Lights, My First Mistake one year. Classic Dreams one year. That's what I can think of right now. And then just my having my father and my family come some years, which they're coming this year.
Aww.
My father's probably been, you know, every year since the second one, I think.
Yeah, it's been the second, yeah.
So he didn't come to the first one, came to the second, and so on and so forth. So yeah, he'll be here again this year. So that's always a favorite moment.
What would you say for the new folks that are coming in and experiencing this for the first time?
I think it's something that they never experienced before. I mean, this is one place that you'll see like 2 and 3 generations of people enjoying a style of music, a vibe that permeates, the generations. I mean, like at one point in time, everyone's enjoying themselves. Yeah, they need to come.
Y'all heard it from Kai himself.
I mean, my dad comes. I mean, he just hit 70, so he can do it and enjoy it. We got people who their anniversary is House in the Park. Yeah, come.
Y'all heard it. Kai said come.
What's going on?
Nothing much, man.
All right, it's good to be here. I'm DJ Kemit, born and raised Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Studied Washington, D.C., living in Atlanta, GA.
That's what's up.
I've been asked 2 questions. The first question is, what is my favorite House in the Park experience? That's got to be, I guess, the very first House in the Park, and that lineup was a little different because Cullen was a part of that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't at Ferguson Park, it was over at Candler
Park.
And it was that one sticks out because it was fresh, it was new, and so many different parts of Atlanta came together, and that's the one thing about house music. That's the thing about house music is that it bridges the gap and it pulls together all different types of people, cultures, religions, faiths, sexual base, doesn't matter. Like, everybody comes together under one roof for music, and that's the special thing about house music. I love that about House in the Park. House in the Park also, what House in the Park means to me, it's the end of summer, so it's that solstice, it's that party, when like the ancestors can party with us and through us, and and everybody comes out once again. It's that togetherness, and everybody has a good time, and it's that feel good, and you share, and you meet some people you don't know, and you reconnect with people you've known and haven't seen in a while. That's what House in the Park is. It's 8,000 people strong. It's a movement. It's love. It's a shared experience, and it's living and it's grown. And it will not be stopped. It's house music.
I know that's right. You better tell it, Kemit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.